So, is my boy Mango Eggnog underrated? Alright, what is going on, my dudes? We're back here today with another Are They Underrated video, and that's going to be on Mango Eggnog today. Now, if you guys might know, I recently pulled Mangog. He's a champion who I've wanted to come into the game for a very, very long time. Unfortunately, he's not the best, but I took him up anyway. Partially for defense, partially just because I wanted to rank him up. I still might even rank 3 him. For this video, we are going to keep him at rank 2. Now, Mangog doesn't need to be awakened, but for the purpose of this video, to find out if he's, potentially, underrated, we're going to go ahead and awaken him. We're going to bring him to, Sig 20, but he really doesn't need... he doesn't need a lot of SIGs the way he scales and everything. So he's good at Sig 1. If you have him naturally duped as a 5-star or a 6-star and you like him in this video, right? Sig 20. Sig 20, rank 2, 6-star, very realistic, right? So we'll keep him there. Now, Mangog, he's a very interesting champion. He has a very interesting rotation, and he has some very, very interesting utility. He has some very, very strong and powerful staggers. I actually took this guy up against the 6.2 champion boss and completely wrecked him way back when. Completely wrecked him like it was nothing. Super easy, right? But his rotation is so complicated, and I feel like the damage output is not really up to par with how complicated it is. But we made a little bit of a synergy team for him today, so we're going to try and synergize him out and see if we synergize him out, if maybe he has some stuff going on for him. So let's see, without further ado, how well Mango Eggnog can do. That rhymed. That all rhymed, and that's pretty darn cool, man. I'm a poet. I don't even know it. That one I did on purpose, of course. It's like a famous phrase, All right, this is the team. Okay, let's take a look at it. Mostly good champs. 3 good champs. 3 good champs. But let's see. Funny enough, Mangog, what I use Mangog for right now is for crossbone synergy, right? So that synergy is not very good for Mangog. It gives him +1 hatred at the beginning of the fight against only heroes, so we're not going to throw it on the team. But yeah, if you're using crossbones, you kind of want to do it with Mangog usually. But anyway, start the fight with 1 full bar power. Nice to have, not needed. Right here, when becoming enraged, inflict the opponent with a 5-second suppression debuff, reducing their defensive combat power rate by 30%. Again, completely not needed. Over here, while enraged, all attacks deal a burst of energy damage equal to 6% of modified attack. That's pretty good. And over here, some crit rating with Loki, but Loki's in the other synergy. Here we have some more crit rating with Hulk, right? Diablo gives him a nice synergy here. This is also gives Diablo, right, the passive poisons, which is nice. But over here, while enraged, gain plus 10% attack rating, and this guy needs all the attack he can get. And then with Kingpin, has a nice little synergy with Loki, so he has some nice critical damage rating, critical rating in general, right? Just some good stuff all around from Mango Eggnog. So we're going to jump in. He has a very interesting rotation if you don't know what it is. Basically, what you want to do is you want to build up to your 10 rage or hatred charges, right? And then you want to get the opponent under 1 bar of power, throw the special 2, and then charge heavy attack. How about I just show you? It's really complicated. So basically, when you complete your combo, you are the opponent. 5-hit combo, you gain 1 hatred. The special 1, also gives you 1 hatred, okay? So, want to get up to 10, okay? Now, as you can see, there are those nice staggers on the opponent from the special 1, okay? But here we go. We're going to bait out 1 more special 1 from Winter Soldier here, and then I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. Now, keep in mind, if Winter Soldier stuns us, that's going to throw everything off. But special 2, power drain him. Now, okay, we're going to hold heavy, wait for him to attack us. Boom. Another one. Now we're going to walk up to him, hold heavy. Boom. And that is your Mango Eggnog rotation. Now, you'll notice, very complicated, right? Not super difficult to pull off, but it certainly is not your typical 5-hit combo champion. Now, you can play him like a 5-hit combo champion, of course. There's really nothing stopping you from doing so. It's just the fact that, it's pretty darn specific there. And also, you'll notice that Winter Soldier, well, he's still above 50% health for the 6-star rank 2 with the Suicide Masteries on. So, right out of the gate, man, it's just like so apparent that like his damage is not good. Let's just leave it at that, man. It's just not good. Now, he also has a pretty nice regen on the Special 3, so we can go ahead and, I don't know, show off that. Really, really sick Special 3 animation. Let's watch it. Very cool. I love this. Sick. And he runs at you, he grabs you, and he punches you a lot, and then he bites you. Really cool. Now we're going to regen, and now we're, like, enraged or whatever, right? And basically the way it works now is that whenever you nullify a buff, right, with the stagger, well, you're going to pause it. And it's also paused during special attacks, I believe. Yep. Now, if you're fighting a very buff-heavy opponent, you're going to be staying in that enraged mode for a decent amount of time, all right? So there are definitely some matchups where this guy's going to shine over others. But I don't know, man. If I'm getting bored of fighting Winter Soldier, you're probably getting bored watching Winter Soldier, right? So, all that being said, let's jump into some real content. Maybe some content this guy's going to be better for, and see what happens, all right? Shout out to the Lord for getting us through Vulture, because we're here in 6.3.3, right? Going for that resistor lane. A lot of buffs here. Want to mess around with that, right? Could be fun. So, with Mangog, if you look at his Special 3, nullify up to 10 buffs from the opponent. Gain a non-stacking regen buff, healing 960 base health over 5 seconds. Increased by an additional 960 base health for each buff that was nullified. If enraged, his attack inflicts a stun debuff, yada yada yada, right? So, this guy definitely has a pretty strong nullify on his Special 3. Also, the Special 1, keep in mind. Okay, the second and final hit inflict a stagger debuff of 14 seconds, alright? So yeah, definitely a lot of stuff you could do with buffs with this guy. And also, when you're enraged, basic attacks that make contact with the opponent have a 7% chance to inflict a 14-second stagger debuff, right? And also over here, Mangog starts with, gain +1 hatred whenever nullifying a buff, okay? And also, where is it? While enraged, each time Mangog would gain hate, enrage is paused for 3 seconds instead. So essentially, right, we're going to be staying enraged a lot when there are a lot of buffs, okay? So, that's the plan. That is the plan here, okay? Right away, Special 1. And you'll notice you're going to be gaining rage a lot faster. See, we're already there. And we're pretty much going to stay here because we're going to keep putting staggers on the opponent like it's nothing. See that? Get out a Special 2 from this guy. Come on, man. Come on, really, dude? Unreal. So let's go for a Special 3. We're going to nullify all of his buffs, and I'm going to show you the regen capability that he has, okay? Now with Mystic Dispersion, we have 3 out of 5, and that's going to bring us a decent amount of power back right now. We can go like this, and that doesn't drain power when he's above the bar. Darn, forgot about that. I thought that would bring us down below, but it doesn't go below a bar. So that's silly. When it's at 3 bars of power, you really should be able to drain them below 3 bars. But we also take minus 50% damage from all enemy attacks. That includes the Special 3. And you know what? Why don't we go ahead and nullify all these buffs again with the Special 3. So, you'll notice there's a lot of stuff you can do with Mangog when there are a lot of buffs. So we're going to go for Special 3 again, and we're going to get a regen buff again. So let's see. And this time, we can actually drain some power. And we could probably kill him off here. Probably. Oh god, probably not. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh. Oh wow. Man, so that damage reduction comes in clutch though, doesn't it? Alright, so we're gonna go on to the next fight, and we're going to actually have a better understanding of what to do with the buffs this time, okay? That's what's gonna happen. Alright, so now that I've shown you what not to do, okay? let me show you what you're supposed to do, okay? So right away, boom, 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 get some staggers on. Let's get some hatred going, right? And let's jump on up into hatred now. Now, can we bait out a special attack from this guy? Hopefully we can, because that was the problem last time. Also, it's very important to note here that we're just like pretty much perma unstoppable here the entire fight. So that's definitely something. Okay, now we're gonna go for the special 3 here, okay? We're at 87% health. There are 10 buffs on the opponent. We're going to be gaining a lot of power back from Mystic Dispersion and some regeneration from the regen buff, okay? So, and he's going to be stunned too. Now if we can bait this out, we're just go like this, honestly. It's like fine. Oh, forgot about that. That's alright. Gonna be stunned. We can go like this, bait it out. Come on. Nope. Why weren't we unstoppable there? Does he like lose it when you use a special attack or something? Not 1,000,000% sure, not gonna lie. So yeah, see, I feel like my issue with this guy is that like he's so complicated to play, kind of like Super Scroll. He's so complicated to play. In the perfect scenario, if you do it perfectly, he can be kind of impressive. But, like, if you don't do it perfectly and you just kind of, like, you know, do the fight and do your stuff. But look at that regen. The regen is nice, man. Let's see if we can go for another one and see if we can get back up to, like, decent health. Let's see. We'll see. But what I don't love about him, like, same with Super Scroll Man, and kind of same with Psycho Man, too, is that, like, if you don't do it perfectly, in the exact way, right? This very specific rotation, you're not going to get the outcome that you want. And it's not like, you know, a Cosmic Ghost Rider situation. Okay, this is just use the special attack, man. So it's not like Cosmic Ghost Rider situation where it's like, oh, if you know, Dex before you get to special 2, well, maybe you won't get the super duper strong special 2. No, it's like, this is like, if you don't do it properly, then like your rotation is screwed and like you're done, right? So that's an issue that I have with him. It's an issue I've always had with him. But as you can see, regen with 10 buffs, it's nice. And we'll just finish off with a special 2 here. Okay. Man, so it's like, man, like, can he do stuff? Yeah, he totally can do stuff, man. It's like, but man, he just needs some tweaks, dude. He really needs some tweaks. Who's next? It's like Yondu, right? I'm not doing Yondu with this guy. I don't even know what else I want to do with this guy. It's like, it's almost like upsetting with him, man. Because it's like, what does his bio say? Does his bio say what I think it's going to say? It does. It literally does. So, Mangog is the physical manifestation and sum total of the hatred of a billion beings from a race that was imprisoned through a mystical spell by Odin and the Norse gods. Mangog is physically unstoppable and nearly indestructible, while he's able to feed on psychic energies such as hate, fear, and devotion, has claimed he will always exist as long as there is hatred in the world. Now, when you hear that bio, do you expect him to, like, hit weaker than, like, a freaking cartoon pig? Just one example, right? Lost Champions he hits weaker than. He's not very strong. But for the character who's, like, power sums up the hatred of a billion beings, that's a lot, man. This is, like, the only character that, like, Odin is, like, physically scared of. Speaking of another champion who should be stronger, in my opinion, still. Big special 2s, though. But yeah, man. Let's go back to Mango. So, is Mango Eggnog underrated? Not really, man. Like, not really. I feel like his best use is still on defense, man. Like, I may still rank 3 him for defense, possibly. Unless, like, a super mega awesome Mystic Champ comes out, or, like, one of the Mystic Champs gets buffed, who knows, man, over the next, like, 2 months. I have, like, a 6-star Juggernaut, like, who freaking knows, man. That could be probably a good defender and good on offense if he's buffed. But I think Battle Group 1 already, whatever, regardless. But, point is, man, Mangog, he looks so cool. He's kind of fun to play. I just wish he was better. So I do hope they buff him in the future. Is he underrated? Is he like as bad as everyone says? Like, no. I feel like the only champion that's truly just the worst champion from this year is Super Scroll. So Mangog is still like above Super Scroll for me. He has a really strong stagger, right? Clearly, when you play him properly, he can do it. But like in most normal fights, man, like you're not gonna have a use for this guy. So, but like, is he underrated? No. He's not like as terrible as people say, but I wouldn't say he's underrated really. But yeah, guys, that's Mango Eggnog. He looks really cool, and that's all I can really say, man. And I like the character. But that's gonna be it for this one. If you enjoyed it, drop your boy a big ol' like. Comment what you think about Mango Eggnog in the comment section below, and make sure you hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any other future content coming to you very, very soon. I'll be seeing you around.